Discussion on the obligatory time and correct procedure for paying zakat. The obligatory time for paying zakat. The condition for zakat becoming obligatory is the passing of 1 lunar year over the Nisab, minimum threshold of wealth. That is, the Nisab must remain complete at both ends of the year, regardless of whether it remains complete during the middle of the year or not. Therefore, if someone possesses the complete Nisab at the beginning of the year, and it remains complete until a full year has passed, zakat becomes obligatory upon them. If the Nisab is complete at the beginning of the year, then decreases during the middle of the year, and subsequently becomes complete again at the end of the year, paying zakat will be obligatory upon them. If one owns Nisab at the beginning of the year, and then acquires more wealth of the same type during the middle of the year, it will be added to the original wealth, i.e., the wealth present from the start, and zakat will be obligatory on the aggregate amount. This applies whether that wealth is acquired through business, gift, inheritance, or any other means. The correct procedure for paying zakat. Zakat payment will be valid if the intention, niyya, of zakat is made at the time of giving the wealth to the poor person, or at the time of handing it over to an agent responsible for distributing it among those entitled to zakat, or at the time of separating the zakat portion from the total wealth completely. If someone gives wealth to a poor person without intention, and subsequently makes the intention of zakat, it will be permissible, provided that the wealth is still intact in the poor person's hands. For the validity of zakat payment, it is not a condition that the poor person must know that the wealth received is zakat money. If someone tells the poor person while giving the wealth that it is a gift or a loan, but makes the intention of zakat internally, the zakat payment will be valid. If a person gives away their entire wealth as charity, sadaqah, but does not make the specific intention of zakat, the obligation of zakat is dropped or suspended from them. If some wealth is destroyed after the completion of the year, the zakat amount will decrease in proportion to the destroyed wealth. For example, if someone has 1,000 dirhams, 25 dirhams of zakat become obligatory. But if about 200 dirhams are destroyed at the end of the year, 5 dirhams will be deducted from the zakat payable. If a person is owed a debt by a poor person and forgives the debt with the intention of zakat, the zakat payment will not be valid. This is because ownership has not been established. And zakat payment is not valid without transferring ownership, tamlik.